Day 65. Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of Blueprince. Last time out, we stuck the foundation in the outside room, and not really very much happened there. There weren't any sort of interesting clues or tidbits of information in there. We tunneled all the way to the top left corner and found a couple of gems. No Morajai box for us there. But the fact that there wasn't an empty Morajai box makes us think that we should run a tunnel experiment at least once more. Finally, we've been making progress towards a new clue. We know that the clue is blank beside West Bridge. So we need to try and draft patio and find out what that missing word is. Let's pick up our allowance for today. It's 108. We are one trophy away from being able to buy the blue tents. And we do have access. To the key from the clock puzzle. So that's all great. We had a little call. Yeah, this being open is kind of not a great sign, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I mean, Foundation is pretty clear that it doesn't reset each day, so we are gonna need to find a way to get that reset. Probably the easiest way would be to find a can of repellent somewhere, but that is a rare item. So, ironically enough, my first thought is, we might be able to get that in Trading Post, but obviously not if the Foundation is blocking that draft. Okay, we shan't worry about it for now. That's a bit of a pain though. So we've kind of lost our drafting bonus. But yeah, no, there must be a way to reset that. Okay, patio is our main objective for today. Patio is our main objective. Let's take corridor. Yeah, how would we find a repellent can? Where have we found a repellent can previously? We found it once before, which across 65 days is not frequent. That is not a frequent thing to find. I mean, an early commissary is kind of great. I realise it kind of makes the corner slightly problem, but like salt shaker, sledgehammer, metal detector, and then we'll fill up on gems. Like, taking an early commissary and buying it out is not a bad way to start your day. Observatory. Let's get another star, and let's get our bonus for being at 58 stars now. So we get the inkwell, and we get Clavis the key. Okay, a T-shaped room would be great. East Wing Hall is a pretty good pick, because gift shop can stay in the pool for later. And we'll take this corner here. Conservatory would be lovely. Conservatory's the pick. If we happen to have patio in here, that would be pretty great. Yeah, pool hall. We didn't manage to find pool hall recently, did we? It's commonplace, so we're not gonna change that. Laundry room is rare. We've never been able to power the laundry room yet. We've never been able to power the laundry room yet from the boiler room. So I'm kind of tempted to step it down to at least unusual. I don't think I want to make it common or standard. Kitchen being common I'm happy with. Like, something which generates you a lot of steps, given that we don't have the nursery. Not gonna be upset about finding that most of the time. If we find boiler room... do you know what, actually? Right, big brain strats. Big brain strats. Yeah. Let's turn the laundry room commonplace. Right. And let's see if we can find a boiler room and power up a laundry room today. And then we can return it back to where it was before. Oh! Do I want to do another tunnel and check the other corner? It means finding patio is going to be just even harder again, but... Yep. We're checking the other corner. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Don't even worry about it, guys. Don't even worry about it. Look, there's plenty of time for us to do everything else we've ever wanted to do. Don't worry so hard. Wow. All of those are going to be dead ends. That sucks. Parlor, I suppose. Take 3 gems. I don't want to redraft, to be honest, right? I want to save up our stars for when we come to actually, like, really want to do a dead-end room run. Only one statement is false. If that were false, it means that 2 statements have to be false. Only one statement is true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So, if only one statement is false, is true, then there's one false statement amongst these 2. It means, if that's true, that this one must be false, and therefore this one must be true. So the gems would be in the white box, because it's the only false one. If only one statement is false, that means there's another false statement here. But it means that that one must be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement must be false. The gems must be in a box with a true statement, which means the gems are also in the white box. So, it's the only way it can be, both ways round. Okay. That one was not a bad one. This could be a very short episode. Pool hall, great. Happy to take pool hall, get us one step closer to that trophy. 1. 18 over 3 is 6. 1 over 3 is a third, multiplied by 3 is 1. Now we've got 1, square it is 1, and then minus 1. Oh, no, sorry. We're going all the way out. 1, square it is 1, add 1 is 2, square that is 4, add 1 again is 5, square that is 25, minus 5 is 20. Secret passage, demand green. Come on, patio, 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 patio. Nice. Yep, that's great, that's great, that's great. Let's do it. Like, there's no reason we're going to do anything other than taking that, right? And it is, occasionally, you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. And it looks like, actually, it's buried below. So it's buried beside West Bridge. Okay. Okay. We need a shovel. We need a shovel, and we need to stick garage out here. We need to either power garage or find a utility cupboard to get the bridge to even spawn at all. Laundry room's a pretty terrible idea there. Security's sort of pointing the wrong way, so Mount Holly gift shop, that's fine. We could try and use stars to ensure what we want here. Probably Nook. Are we going to regret turning laundry room common? Like, basically immediately, because it's coming up every single opportunity. I would quite like boiler room, to be honest. Dining room and get over to the middle of the house again? Probably. Like, we know when we pick this one, it's going to offer garage. So I think dining room, and let's get us up the side of the house. Courtyard occasionally has a shovel in it. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Now we need to get out to the bridge. It's possible. It is possible, of course, that it's on the south side of the bridge. So we'll check that out anyway, for sure, but it's certainly not guaranteed. Right. Utility cupboard would be pretty handy here. Yeah, I think hallway for that locked trunk. Silver key. Ah, boiler room. Lovely. Except, no, if we take boiler room here and we money launder to get the money laundering thing here powered up, it's not going to help. We might need to take a red room there, mightn't we? Like, come on, there are some ways we can make that work. There are some ways we can make that work. Any dig spots down here today? No. No. Fine. Okay, move you over here. Power it up. Okay. I need something that has exits to the north. Oh, no. Okay. Let's spend them. Let's spend them. Archives. Oh, the thing is, I need to run the power to at least 2 rooms, don't I? I need to run the power through 2 rooms. I might be about to be messing this up, but we will... We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. A room with many doors. It's not going to give me anything that I can power. No, okay. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it work. And we've got ourselves under an archive. Pretty unfortunately there. At this point... Oh, we can eat our packed lunch by coming through here. Come on. And we might as well use a key. That's awkward. We're gonna need to go and find that exit there. Or we just take this one and we roll the dice. Oh, that's exactly what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay. Aha. Keycard entry system. It's kind of hard to say whether we want that on or off, to be honest, at this point. Like, if you turn it off, you definitely can't get through the doors. So I guess we'll leave it on for now. So at this point, let's go touch this, get the garage. We can go and dig for a thing. And then we'll come back round. We've got 49 steps. Yeah, I picked up that key. That's fine. Come back there later. So, where do I need to go? It's out the gift shop, isn't it? No, wait. No, we're not leaving out the front of the house. We want to touch this one to get garage. Okay, there's garage. Grab those. Open that. Okay, and then there's a dig spot. It's probably going to be this side of the bridge, I imagine. I'd have thought, like, there's a little bit of something clipping through the grass there. Maybe it's this side. I don't think there are any other bridges, right? Okay, and you got this marker here. Oh no. Wait, what? How have I got this wrong? I didn't take a picture of the clue from the patio. It says beside. Beside. Like, beside definitely implies that it's like either one or the other side of this. I've got the shovel. Surely you can't need the power jackhammer for this. Really? Hang on, I gotta check the tape to see like exactly what the wording was on that clue. I can't remember it now. Be right back. I got the exact wording up here, right? So I got to nab these from a screenshot from the recording I just did. Buried beside West Bridge. Buried beside West Bridge. It's got to be this bridge, right? There's no other bridges. Like, beside definitely implies that it's to the left or to the right of the bridge. And I would have thought, like, pretty directly left or right. I'd have thought, like, here's a pretty good spot. I mean, like, what? Am I missing something here? I might actually have to look up where it is, because this is kind of ridiculous. I'm just kind of wandering around. Here's the thing, right? I own this property, right? Simon owns this property. I don't think there's any restrictive covenants on baronial homes, right? Like, get a blooming excavator in and literally just start digging, man. Like, what are you doing? At this point, no joke, at this point, Simon's still living in a tent outside his magic house. Like, what are you even doing, Simon? What are you even doing by this stage? You own this house. You have the deed. You have the deed. It's your house. You can choose to live here. Like, at this point, Simon has totally gone off the rails. I think Simon has genuinely cracked, right? 2 months of living in a tent. He's yeah. He's cracked. He's gone mad. He's like, he's out of touch. He's lost touch with reality, right? He's deciding that he would rather just live in a tent in his own garden than just live in his house. Okay. Literally, mate, just put up a tool shed. Just put up a permanent tool shed and just store all of your items in there overnight. The fact that you're not allowed to carry stuff from one day to the next, now that we have the deed, makes no sense in the context of the game anymore. That was only like one of the restrictions to like Sinclair's game about finding room 46. But not only do we have room 46, we also have the deed. So, come on, Simon. By this stage, you're just making your own life harder for no reason. You know? Between these rocks, sometimes it's kind of between stuff. Like it was between two rocks. Okay. Nah. It's kind of nonsense. Okay, I'm going to look it up. I'm looking at the wrong bridge. It's this bridge over here. Fine. Man, so we didn't need the garage tool then. What is this? Where are you? Where are you? Come on. Oh, there it is. A small data microchip buried in an old jar. Looks like it may be able to be plugged in somewhere. Okay, cool, good. No comment. No comment. So we can put them in the sundial and we could put them in Blackbridge. Where else do I want to go? Do I want to finish drafting the tunnel first? Like, maybe? But we could do that later. No, we finish the tunnel first. Because now that we have the microchip... we know we can plug that microchip in whenever we want. Right? It's going to live outside the house. So whereas if we are going to run out of steps or we're going to run out of keys or whatever, it's much, much better to do the thing that can only be done during the run that you're currently doing. Now we have the advantage that we know that the tunnel's always going to be offered. So it means that if we get two things that aren't the tunnel, we know that the tunnel must be the archived floor plan. Rock! The tunnel hasn't ever been archived so far. I wonder if there's a rule that if you know a certain room has to be offered, it doesn't become the archived option. Maybe. Okay, dining room's ready now. Okay, here's the corner. I think this is the corner. Yeah, this is the corner. We'll take the tunnel out to the corner, and we get... it looks like it's just going to be 2 gems, no box again. So maybe there just isn't anything else at the end of these tunnels. We got the Morajai box here. We got only 2 gems here. We got 2 gems here. Like, I suppose technically it's not too bad to try and check that one as well. And we've checked the tunnel outside. Maybe it only gives you a Morajai box the first time you do it, and the other times it's just like, yeah, well, you already sort of solved that puzzle, so don't even worry about it. Shall we dine? Yes. Yes, seems reasonable to dine at this point. We know that we can't power up the... We know we can't power up this laundry room anymore, so we're gonna make the... We're gonna make it unusual. Okay. Because I don't really want it to be common. Like, we do want to see what happens when we power it up, but like, I mean, it might literally just be something like you get to launder money for free or something like that. It might be something like really, really marginal. Okay, let's go put these. Let's go put this microchip in. Probably. Do we want to do it on the Sundial site first or the Blackbridge site first? The thing is, you probably... Oh shoot, we didn't dine. Oh, my dining room's all the way up there. Okay, well, we've got 23 steps, so we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how it goes. Right, we'll insert that there. And let's go get the other 2 from the sundial. It's pretty low stakes because these microchips will stay outside the house. Those microchips aren't particularly micro. They're more like macro chips, right? They're out like the size of your hand. Okay, here we go. What do we get? Castle, clock, court, cloak, castle, court, court, cloak, castle. Simon's starting to look older now, isn't he? Okay, what have we got in here? Like, this is definitely not OSHA compliant. I hope Bridget's not coming back here. Or, no, what's her name? Anne Babbage. Aha! The throne room. Reclaim the crown. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add throne room to your drafting pool? Oh, starting tomorrow, throne room will be added to my draft pool. Shoot, I've still got space in the house to draft. Hey, look, there's Reddington. I tell you what, this secret structure, not terribly secret. Like, all of those guys would definitely be able to see this. Okay. The throne room. Reclaim the crown. But I have the crown. The crown's in room 46. I have the crown already. Kind of nice to be able to banner of the king, wouldn't it? And then we would be able to pick black as our colour of choice. Ensure that we get the treasure trove for the outside and that we draw the throne room. I wonder about drawing the throne room outside as well. That's probably one we're going to want to check. But okay, that's all of the rooms now found. 13 steps to go. What do we get by pulling them out here? Right, this is the thing in the security terminal, isn't it? Is this is like the off-site backups or whatever? Do we go back to the Blackbridge site for that? The satellite dish has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. New experimental data packets can now be uploaded to the laboratory from Sinker, and inbound electronic mail and communications from off-site will no longer be blocked. Right, so we have new experiment options in the laboratory now. And we can now receive additional emails. Okay. 11 steps to go. I don't think we're going to make it to the dining room to eat. So we might be ending today fairly soon. Let's check out this terminal. Shoot, what are my admin keys for this? More R as an admin, right? Yeah, okay, I got admin. Network settings. Electronic mail settings. Operational. Inbound and outbound permissions and off-site communications with sync are fully functional. Good. No, that's... Are there any additional admin logs from my own activities now? No. Okay. In 8 steps can I get to a computer? No, not really. In 8 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I can get to the dining room. If I can get to the dining room and eat... Well, I'm already on 7 there. That means I hit 0... Ah, no, I'm already down to 6. So that's not going to happen then, yeah? Not unless I find some fruit, but I've not used the secret garden to spread anything. I don't think there's anything for us to find in any of these rooms. Nah, we're not even going to make it to the gift shop. Well, my friends, that, I think, is going to end today's run. And what a good run today was. We've got the throne room, and we've unlocked new emails. So be prepared for next time to involve a lot of reading if we can find some of these new emails that we're going to have access to. If we can find the laboratory as well for new experiments, that would be pretty interesting. I am still kind of on the lookout for some repellent though. Maybe it'll just kind of appear in the commissary now that, like, kind of feels like the game's gonna, like, probably it will give us something, right, to get rid of it. Like, it'll either appear in the commissary, or maybe it'll appear in the gift shop, or am I gonna run out of steps before I reach the counter? No, I'm out of steps before I reach the counter. I've pushed myself to the very edge of exhaustion. Well, we have been digging a lot of holes today. Here we go. Well, my friends, this was day 65 of Blueprince. We got Mount Holly, the east-facing villa. East wing favoured today. We're getting closer to understanding how these tunnels work. We've got ourselves a new inbox. We've got ourselves a throne room. That will probably give us the last sanctum key, because the key is just held by the king on his throne. We might not even need to solve the black chess piece puzzle. The black chess pieces, though, may then end up revealing something else. I guess we'll find out in the long run, but if you enjoyed this episode and you're enjoying this series, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Consider supporting the channel on the Patreon if you'd like access to these episodes a week early. I will see you next time. Bye for now.